MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Number 34 is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this. A career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So digging in now, Clint Hobbs. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His first homer here in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Stepping in now, Quinn Newsom.
Center fielder.
And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And it's fouled away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit to third. Padilla is up with it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Spencer Addison. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do down.
Hard liner to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Justin Upton now as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Roger Wilkinson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here comes another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Oh, it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, number 30. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. After it is Upton. 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in, Bryant Tyner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Freeman is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. At the plate, number 32. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Right fielder, number 32.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
So here's Aaron Hill. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there. And
no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. On to first, and Hill is a ground out victim. 2 away now.
Batting 8, catcher, Christian Betancourt.
Now to the plate, Christian Betancourt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Basil Padilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Mark Piazza. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
Takes this the other way to right. Number 32 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Padilla, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit in the air out to center field. Newsom waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7.
At the plate, Robert Vinson.
Robert Vinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Runner back standing. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well.
And this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And, trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here now is the pitcher, Roger Wilkinson. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. Piazza has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Clint Hobbs.
Stepping in for the Braves, Clint Hobbs. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Next for the Mets, number 34. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Cano on at first, nobody out. 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cano with the leadoff second, and the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. They'll try again, 1-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Coming to the plate now, Bryant Tyner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a good slider, swung on and missed.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Men on third with 2 down. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the 3rd out. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. All tied at 1-1. stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number two.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Spencer Addison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Digging in, Basil Padilla. He threw a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, Basil Padilla.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Hard hit ball to second, right to Hill. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Mark Piazza.
Now batting, Mark Piazza. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Back up the middle. And roving forward is Hill, but it's by him into center, a base hit.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Digging in, Robert Vinson. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. One there. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 32. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So here's Aaron Hill. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Standing in now, Christian Bethancourt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Line towards center field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third, and he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider no-hitter taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Betancourt at third with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was an or gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Here's the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready once again, number 30. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Clint Hobbs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Quinn Newsom. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Stepping into the box, Brian Tyner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brian Tyner.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Basil Padilla. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Mark Piazza. Popped him up. Betancourt over to his left. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Robert Vinson.
0-1.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Machado stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 New York. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Spencer Addison. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 2-0 on the way. Is taken, strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Standing in, Justin Upton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard on the ground to second for 1, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping in now, number 32. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Braves go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Ryan Brinkley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Turned on down the line. Freeman is up with it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 34.
Yoenis Cespedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 52. Yoenis Cespedes.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Standing in, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 30.
Stepping in, number 30. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 2-1. Neftali Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Neftali Feliz.
So here's Aaron Hill. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to rotate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Christian Bethancourt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Logan Lancaster come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Logan Lancaster.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Step on the bag for 1. So a big moment here, and standing in, Clint Pons. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Armando Henderson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Braves strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Luis Avila is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Luis Avila.
Digging in now, number 30. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Number 30.
First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Riding into the box, Bryant Tyner.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Basil Padilla waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fat knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Quinn Newsom. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he lays off for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Metropolitans earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Number 34 takes home the win. Roger Wilkinson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night.